Good afternoon, church people. Just Pastor Marshall here. I want to thank you for coming out yesterday to our morning service and our evening service. We had a blessed time of fellowship together. As I say in this group, please continue to share your testimonies, share a psalm, share a proverb, share a revelation that the Holy Spirit's given you. Just a quick recap from yesterday, when we were looking at carrying a double portion, or we were looking at contending for destiny, when Elijah called Elisha to come follow him. And we looked at Gilgal, Bethel, Jericho and Jordan. That Gilgal means a camping place. It's a circle of stones. It's where the Israelites camped out after crossing the Jordan. Bethel, which is a place of worship, which is the Hebrew for house of God. Jericho, which means fragrant. And Jordan, from the Hebrew word yarden, and it means to go down or descending, so it's one who descends. And these were four specific campgrounds that Elijah visited with Elisha before he was taken from him, and how God was speaking to us about the fact that he takes us from where we've been camping out, the place that we've been dwelling, and he brings us into the place of worship, into the house of God. And then he causes us to smell like him. You know, a shepherd should smell like his sheep, and a sheep should smell like his shepherd. So the fragrance of God, the smelling of God, and then we have to be humble, we're to descend, we have to go into a place of humility before we come up into a place of God being able to use us. So there are four different campgrounds that Elisha followed Elijah to. And remember that in each step of the way, Elijah says to Elisha, remain here. And Elisha's response was, no, as long as the Lord lives and as long as you have breath and you're still here, I'm going to continue on that journey with you. And so there's a part of us when we're contending for destiny that we have a sense of what God has called us to, or what he's purposed us for, that we don't just camp out in the places that we think are good places to camp out. And also remember as well, sometimes when you're going somewhere, other people with good intentions might say to you, just wait here. Don't go too far. Don't expect too much. And you've got to really, in that place, be able to say, no, God's called me on to a higher purpose, into a higher place, and to not allow other people's opinions and ideas to limit your future. Sometimes families can limit through their own life experiences. They can limit. But God is calling us to be limitless because he's limitless. And so be encouraged this Monday to pursue the destiny that God has for you, and to pursue the purpose that God has for you, and to remember not to camp out in places that God hasn't called you to camp out, and to keep moving forward and to go through the processes. There's no shortcut in God, so enjoy the journey. It's not always about the destination, it's about the process and the journey. So God bless you, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Sunday.